On this episode of Street Rack Garage, we are back again at the Indiana Public Auto Auction, and prices are going down. Now's the time to buy. All right, so we are back again at the public auction, and well, it's summertime, and recession is definitely on, and we are experiencing a dip in the automotive market. People don't have the money to buy these cars anymore like they used to. Tax season is over. It's done. It's gone. There's no free money. Not really free money. You paid into it, but there's no money coming back. People haven't been saving their money. People have been spending their money on other things like, food and a place to live. So now the problem is now is not the time to sell a car. So if you buy a car now, you might not be able to sell it. So you're gonna have to get a really good deal on these. So let's just jump right into it. The first car that I've seen that is on the list is this Escalade. It looks good from this vantage point, but once you get around to way back here, we see rust that you normally see saved for the Tahoes and the lesser vehicles. You don't usually see this kind of rust on the Escalades because people generally take better care of their Escalades than this. Well, this isn't the case. It's on both sides as well. It's really rust. It's even on the door. You don't see that a whole lot on the door, but somebody come in here and scraped this. It's got scrape marks, so it must have ripped the paint off of here and caused it to rust quite some time ago. So the rims are flaky, missing center caps. Man, this is rough shape. And this is a 2011. So that means it should have the 6.2 liter engine in it. See, the seat's kind of worn there, and it's not too bad in the back. This is probably a solo guy apparently, but there's a little bit of wear on the armrest, but not so much on this side and not so much in the seats. I don't think they had kids. They just didn't take care of their vehicle. And underneath the hood, let's see if we can find it. Here we go. Yep, 6.2 liter. I think most of these have a 6.2, but I have seen one or two with a 5.3 in it for whatever reason. And is this a four-wheel drive unit? Yep, it's four-wheel drive. There's a few two-wheel drive Escalades, but it's a 2011. It only has 150,000 miles on it, which is kind of weird that it has that much rust on it already. Just not taken care of very well at all. But fortunately, you can abuse the LS engine. It's the transmissions you can't really abuse, so that would be a concern of mine. I'd say this is a $2,000. Now that doesn't mean that's what it's going to go for, and even if it goes for $2,000, even if it bids up to $2,000, it doesn't mean they're going to sell it for $2,000. That's the thing. I think a lot of vehicles are not going to sell. And speaking of probably not going to sell, let's check out this Jeep. It's got low miles on it. So this is a 2015 Jeep Wrangler. It's a little two-door guy, but it says it only has 34,000 miles on it. 34,000 miles on a 2015. That's going to be rare, but I can see that because this is not a big vehicle. Something that you're probably not going to be running around with a bunch of people in, that's for sure. So she has a whole bunch of upgrades, wheels and tires. That's a good probably 2.5 inch suspension lift here. It's not just the hockey puck deal they stick in there, but those springs have been changed out for sure, and probably those I can't think what you call it, links and sway bar things and all that other good stuff. It has the aftermarket bumper on it, has the winch on it. It has the aftermarket hood. I'm pretty sure that's aftermarket. I don't think that's stock, but you can tell me. Rear bumper, the tire mount, that's aftermarket. The hitch that probably came with the bumper, I guess. Oh, it's got Blistine shocks on it. They're old. They don't look the best, but as long as they still work, they should be good. Nice. The shocks are actually, they look good as long as they're still functional. aftermarket tail lights. Oh, don't forget the running boards there. What do we have inside? Oh, she's a right-hand driver. And is that aftermarket too? Is the shifter aftermarket? I haven't seen a whole lot of sticks. Maybe that radio's aftermarket. I think they just had some plain Jane radios in these before. It looks like it comes with a soft top in the back as well. So hard top, soft top, all the goodies on it. This is pretty good actually. I think she needs a big old snorkel on it. That would be awesome. But this can't be cheap, especially with those miles on it. I don't think it's gonna sell, but probably would go for, I don't know, 12 to 15 grand, I would guess. Probably a little bit more if they can prove that it actually has 34,000 actual miles on it. That's really low miles for a Jeep. If this was during tax season or 2020, that would fly off the shelves with no problem. I don't think she's gonna sell in this auction, but let's find out. So if we're hoping for stuff that's gonna sell, trucks, always a seller. It doesn't matter the temperature of the day, it doesn't matter the elements of the financial blah 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 whatever. Anyway, trucks, they sell. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it doesn't matter if we're good times or bad times, if it's hot or cold, if people have money or don't have money, they'll get something to buy a truck. There you go. Now this truck, she's not a beauty. She's rusty, real rusty, real rusty. But she's a Dodge Ram. This year's pretty okay. Unfortunately, it says TMUK, true miles unknown. So we don't even know how many miles on it. So let's open it up and give her a guess. So let's see. We got worn out panel, switch panel here. We got booty scrapes. Booty scrapes are almost always over 200,000 miles. We still have the pedal on there, so it's not that bad. So I'm gonna guess under 300,000 miles. So my guess is gonna be about 265,000 miles on it. It's not all worn out here. It's kind of dirty here and nasty, but not worn way down. It's four-wheel drive, and the back seat's okay. And the carpet's actually not bad. I mean, this truck hasn't been cleaned up, and it's not that dirty. So it's just rusty. Now, when you're looking at these trucks, make sure to open up the doors. Look way down here at the bottom of the rockers. This is where these guys get it. And this one has definitely got it. And look up underneath the frame. The frame actually looks good. Dodge isn't too awful bad on frame rust like the Chevys are. Chevys, you really got to look out. But Dodge, they just rust in the body panels and above the bed, and usually in the bumper. Let's look at it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And the tailgate's rusted. Oh, it's got a work box in the back. So construction guy, I'm gonna guess. Probably a construction truck. Four-wheel drive. I don't think it was a plow truck. Let's check for a plow mount on the front. Just if she was a plow truck, we really wouldn't want her. But no plow mount marks, unless it was a really nice one underbody. But she probably would have been even more rusty than what she is now. Rusty on both sides, got a dent. So this may sell probably, I'm gonna guess, 1,500 bucks. If it goes more, nah. But she's a four-door. She's got the 5.7 Hemi in her, which I would probably prefer a 4.7 in one of these trucks because, you know, Hemi tick. That would be my only concern about this truck. Does it have the Hemi tick or not? Yeah, I don't think we're really interested in this one, but if you were to check this one out, definitely have to come out here and start it and see if she's clattering or not. But the old Hemi tick, usually on the police cars, because they idle way too long, lower oil pressure at idling. That's what I believe does the Hemi tick. This is a personal vehicle, probably was not idled as much as a police car, that's for sure. So I've seen very few Hemi ticks in a truck, but I have seen them in police trucks. So the civilian Chargers, the civilian trucks usually don't have that problem. So they still could though. Now, I have already been out here for about an hour just looking at cars and seeing which ones I want to preview. Nobody else has come out here to look at cars. I mean, nobody. So that tells you something right now. I mean, even in the winter when it's really cold outside, there's probably 5 or 6 people out here, but not today. So that's definitely a forecast of what's to come. This is a prime day. The auction actually starts in a couple hours, and people are usually out here getting a last minute look at these things. Not looking good, or should I say not looking good for the people selling these vehicles at the auction. It looks great. Now, I mean, you can't go wrong with a Ford Ranger. I mean, worst case scenario, you can take it out to Cletus and Cars and you know, run it around in the Danger Ranger thing. They still have that. I haven't been paying attention, but this is actually a really clean example of a really nice Ranger. It's what year is this? I don't know, but it doesn't seem to have, you know, any rust through on it. It has a couple little rust spots on it. It looks like it had a shell on it maybe at one time. Got a couple scrape marks, but yeah, the shell, if it had a shell on it, it's been off for a little bit. Let's see, come on, it's an automatic. Too bad it's not a stick. That'd be pretty awesome, but it's a 2010. It's got 146,000 miles on it, which is pretty good for a Ford Ranger. Last one I had, I think, had well over 200,000 on it. It's got a little bit of rust. Well, that's not even rust. That's just bleed over rust. So that's not bad. This is actually a really solid truck, and the interior is pretty good. It's got a couple little scrapes and scratches on it, indicating the mileage. So 146. That's about what it should look like. Now this one actually is missing the little rubber boot. So that's what usually indicates higher mileage, and it's been off for a little while because it's starting to shine up the pedal there. So we lost that, but Ford is not known for quality on their accessories. You know, they got some cheap plastics and some cheap rubbers, so I'm not surprised that fell off. Yeah, for an engine, she has the 2.3 liter. I did not realize they were still making a 2.3 liter. It doesn't really look like the same configuration as the older ones. What I say, this is the 2010, but nah, I'm pretty sure this has been remanufactured, or a totally different engine from the old 2.3s. But 2.3 nevertheless, I'm sure it runs a lot better than the old ones, which also ran good. But yeah, there she is. I'm guessing maybe even around $3,000 on this one. This one's pretty good actually. And remember, it is a truck, so yeah, always sell, especially a small fuel efficient truck. Definitely gonna sell well. Not as well as tax time, but still gonna sell good. And sitting right next to the Ford Ranger, this 1962 Ford Galaxy, which I almost guarantee you will not sell at this auction. This car is well, it's way too nice to be here. This is not the auction for this car, definitely. I mean, it's not a pristine example. Missing a headlight trim ring. The antenna's missing. Actually, the antenna, it hasn't been installed since it was painted, so I'm thinking this is a fresh paint job, and they might not have finished up the car. I mean, some of the bright work is dented up, but it's not dented underneath. So this probably was restored a while back, and they didn't get around to putting all the fancy parts on it. But this is definitely a fresh, newer paint job than 1962. That's for sure. They weren't this shiny. Yeah, it's got a little bit of bubbling here and there, so it's been a while since this was painted. And they definitely didn't do the inside. So yeah, they painted a pig on this one. Maybe this is the right place for this car. But as shiny as it is, they're gonna want some money for it anyway. Ooh, gross. This should not be here. Definitely, that looks horrible on this car. We got a lot of things wrong here. We got a super tack Somebody was trying to build a race car. This is sloppy. The wheels aren't even turning. They're not turning. There is a lot. What is that? Oh man, that's almost from here to here. That's about 12 inches of play in the steering wheel. Yowza. She's gonna need some suspension work, but any holes in the top? I mean, the plastic back window's cloudy, but that can be fixed. The seat cushion is worn down, but well, still a little bit. It's not that bad though. I like this pattern right here. That looks pretty cool. Wonder if you can still get that. Oh man, she's got numbers and stuff. I don't know what any of that means. It means it's a 1962 Ford Galaxy apparently. Probably a 289. Let's look underneath the hood. Oh, well, she's a big engine. That is not a 289. And I don't know what it is. But judging from it, it looks like it could be an original. It's got original exhaust on it. It does have point. Yeah, it's got a coil. It's got a coil and probably points unless they change something there. Fuel pump. The block off is it's just been replaced. It's got a block off. It has a return line. No, that's the in line, and that's the out to the carburetor. So the return line's been blocked off for whatever reason. Might not have had one back then. It's got cobwebs on it. This has been sitting somewhere. So is that a Holly? It's one of the oh, it's a quick fuel. Can you see that? Quick fuel. It's quick fuel by Holly. I don't know. It's got an Edelbrock Performer on it. It's got some cheapy Ford racing valve covers. Looks like it's got a updated spark control or whatever. That's so I'm not a Ford guy. Stop. Yeah, this probably. Oh, I mean, it'll run. If the engine will turn over, but it's been sitting for a long time. So looks like somebody might have sent this from an estate. I'm gonna guess estate sale, but she's been sitting somewhere. Still cool though. I think I'm gonna stick by my prior statement. I don't think this is the place to sell this. It's got a 2024 license plate that's held on by a shoestring, so I don't think it was actually driving in 2024. Yeah, the paint looks good. Somebody blew off the dust, and that's it. Look at the tips. The chrome tips are rusted now. So that took a good 10 years to get that way. White wall tires, spoked hubcaps. It's nice. Get rid of that goofy shifter and fix up some of the bright work on it. This is good investment, but I think they're gonna, whoever's selling this, I think they're gonna want too much because I mean, it's a classic. It looks good from afar, but it's far from good. So we'll see what it goes for. All right, they have a lot of stuff here. I think they've got 120 some odd vehicles. A lot of them, at least half of them, are not great. But I think that's all we're gonna look at today. There's a lot more to see, a lot better stuff, but I'm trying to get some stuff that may come in under $1,000. See how cheap some of this stuff is going. If there's anything else interesting, we'll look at it online. So let's get back inside and see what this stuff goes for. Okay, we are back inside, and welcome to the new set. So hope you like all the fun stuff going on in the background. And now it is time to get into the auction. So they just started the auction. We got a couple cars ahead of what we've been looking at, but I looked at a couple of these, and there's been some stuff that is not selling. So, and they also put some stuff that wasn't great, some non-runners that went through for super cheap. Now we're gonna go and look at some vehicles that we did look at. What is the first thing? I think the first thing up for bid is our 2011 Cadillac Escalade. That was the one with all the rust on it, and had 150,000 miles on it, something like that. We'll look at it real close here. Let's have a look. All right, here is our Cadillac Escalade, and it is it's shooting up 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's see if it's gonna stay under that $2,000 mark.
bid $2,000.
Oh, there's the $2,000 mark. So
New bid $2,100.
$2,100 so far, and
$2,200.
that's the rust that's on it. Don't forget about the rust. But
New bid
it does have the
$2,300.
6.2 in it, 2,300 bucks
miles on this
so
one.
far.
Miles.
Well, we're jump back up there. There we go.
New bid $2,600.
150,000 miles. 27, 28. Boy, they are really loving this Cadillac. I mean, the 6.2, it's still worth it. I mean, you could
What are we waiting for?
part this out. Oh, $3,000 now. Now it's getting to the
$3,300.
$3,300.
$3,400.
$3,400 really on a rusty Escalade. Now it's getting too high.
New bid $3,900.
$3,900.
New bid
Wow.
$4,100.
It is.
New bid $4,200.
We need an Escalade apparently.
Smart buyers are on this one. I want $4,300.
If this rusty Escalade is going to go for $4,200, we need to buy some Escalades because I definitely know we can get them cheaper than that. That is craziness.
Don't give up on it now.
What do you want to bet they don't sell this?
Going once for $4,200.
Let's see if they sell this because that is just too much money.
I want
I'm kind of thinking this is artificially inflated. This truck should not be $4,200 at all.
For $4,300.
I mean, yeah, you can part it out, but the rims are out. You can't get anything out of the rims. They're garbage. Maybe these fenders, the hood, some of the interior, not that driver's seat, unless somebody really needs one. $4,300 plus there's like $500 in auction fees on this, so talking about $4,800 all in. Now they just lowered it to a $25 increment, hoping somebody will keep bumping it up there, you know, a little bit more for them. If it wasn't for this rust, I guess. Oh, see, it did not sell, so moving on anyway. If those were real bids, they should have sold that. I'm not 100% sure that was real bids because that is just too much money on that. So moving on. Okay, well that was sad and disappointing. Let's look at a truck. I looked at it, just quickly glanced at it, but it's pretty bad. Here it is here. It's a 96 Chevy. It says it runs. The current bid is like 400 bucks on it.
Asking for $500.
It's rusty. I mean, it's a lot rusty. It has a 305 in it, but it's a Vortec 305, so it's a good engine.
Give me $500.
It says the power steering, says somewhere down here that the power steering is hard to
$500.
Here it is, steering hard to steer. So I'm guessing the power steering pump is out. It's got $400 on it.
Why so cheap?
I think they're gonna lower the bid increments. The next bid to be 500, but they should lower this to 425, and maybe somebody will bid on it. I kind of would like to bid on it just for the camper shell. It's pretty cool. But well, somebody bid 425 on it. Oh, there they go. They'll bid on the $25 increments. But that's about the only good thing on this truck. It has a cool camper shell.
Going twice for $475.
And $425. If it stays under $500, then I think that's like 200. Oh, and it still didn't. I thought that was going to sell. But the fee for that, let's look at that real quick. So if you were to buy that for, you know, $475, we would have to come down here to auction fees and maybe click on it. There's one, auction fees. So it was under $500. So anything under $500 is an additional $125 plus another $69 for the internet fee. So that's basically another $200. So we slap another $200 onto that 400 plus a little bit of tax. I mean, if we just round it up to, say you bid $500 on it, which, you know, $500 is $195, but if you keep it under that $500, you're looking at an additional $200, which is like $700. So your $500 truck, just under $500 truck, becomes $700 truck, which for that truck might have not been so bad, but it also might have not been so good. But they were not willing to let it go for that amount, so it's a moot point anyway. But I probably would have gave like $750 for that truck, just for a garbage truck to throw junk in and move it around, because that's exactly what I need, actually.
Only $25 more.
Okay, there's a Chrysler Pacifica right here
Sold for $600.
that just sold for $600. It was running and driving.
Item,
It's not a great vehicle, but I'm thinking for $600 for something that runs and drives, plus, you know, throw your, what I say, $250 or whatever on there. So about $800, $850 for a running and driving car. So there's some that are going cheap. I'm interested in this town, and I'm not interested in this town and country, but I'm interested in seeing what it goes for, because these are usually pretty good cars, even though it has 144,000 miles on it. It says it's running, and it has rust, underbody rust, and driver's door doesn't open. So this is not a great vehicle, but right now it only has a $400 bid on it.
Going twice for $400.
But they usually run pretty good, the V6 ones, and that's what this is. This is the
$425.
3.8 liter V6, which I'd be pretty confident that this is a pretty good runner right
If
here.
sale for $400.
And it's on the if sale, so well, it didn't make it,
Next item,
but
2010 Chrysler Town and
I thought it
Country.
might,
Give me
but it didn't.
$700.
I was hoping to see a couple cheap cars. So it looks like there are some people that are giving up on the prices and just going ahead and dropping them and selling the cars, because they know that this is a recession in the car market. People aren't buying, like I mentioned earlier, and it's definitely reflecting here at the auction. The vehicles that aren't selling, well, they're going to keep running them through week after week, and they're going to keep not getting any bids. And matter of fact, it's usually goes down. The more that you run your car through the auction, usually the less that you get. The old saying is the first money is the best money. So that pretty much means if you go to the auction and you run your car and the same group of people are there and they see that you didn't sell it for, you know, $1,000, they're not gonna keep bidding higher on it. As a matter of fact, they're probably gonna bid lower on it. So that's just the way things are. You take your car to the auction and you want to get rid of it, you better sell it the first time. You're not usually going to get a second chance to go higher. Just take it to a different auction. Maybe that'll work for you.
$1,000.
All right, here is our Dodge Ram that we looked at, and it was also rusty. It's at $1,000 right now. Where's that rust at? There it is.
$100.
Look at all the
I
rust.
need $1,200.
But it's a truck. It's bringing $1,100 right now,
Good
because
looking truck.
that's what trucks do.
Give me $1,200.
Normally, I mean, I would say it's like a $700 truck, but
Give me $1,300.
it still runs, it still drives. What's it say about it here? It is condition report, running, rust, bed rust. Odometer is unreadable.
New bid $1,400.
So like I said, we don't know how many miles are on it. It's about, you know, 250,000 miles,
New
I
bid
guess.
$1,500.
And I'm gonna guess they're gonna sell this. It's $1,500. That's pretty
Accept
good.
phone once for $1,500.
I'd almost give $1,500, but I'd rather have that 4.7 than that 5.7.
$5,700.
And we, you know, of course, we don't know the miles on it. So
You'll be sorry you missed out on
$1,500.
this one.
It's only
Going
going
twice for
going twice, $1,500. Where are
Selling
we
all
at?
the way.
Oh, they're gonna sell it all the way, they said. So this one's going for sure. Man, it'd
New
be
bid
nice to know
$1,600.
the mileage on this. Even close up, we can't see what it says. It's just out.
I want
Unfortunate.
$1,700.
So, $1,500 plus internet fees.
Sold for $1,600.
There you go. It's around, I don't know,
Next item, 2006
close to
Dodge Ram
$2,000, close to $2,000 on that one.
New bid $300.
Huh, there's another Dodge Ram that we didn't see. This is just a regular cab, and this one has 249,000 miles on it. At least we know how many miles it has on it. But man, it is beat,
About to
isn't it?
close.
Wonder if the bed's any better on this one. It's
Going
got
once
some
for
rust.
$100.
Yeah, it's got some rust there, and it's a regular
Going
bed.
twice
Does
for
this run?
$400.
Running, check engine lights on, noise. There
No
you
sale.
go.
The reserve was not met.
And they didn't sell it. It's got a noise engine, and they
Next
didn't
item.
want to sell that.
$1,000.
So if you have a Dodge Ram pickup truck that is a plain old regular cab and has a whole bunch of rust and a knock in the engine, you might want to just sell it to whoever will buy it. You know, just saying. Okay, so another one I didn't look at, but
Give me $700.
I really need a truck.
Sorry if you stop bidding on this one.
This is a Ford F-150. I'm not a fan of
Please
a
run
Ford
prior to
F-150,
about to close.
but if it has a 4.6 liter in it,
Good looking
those
truck.
are good engines.
I
And
need
yeah, right there it
$700.
has a 4.6 liter engine in it. I just don't know if I can bring myself to buy
Try
that.
some. Going once for
272,000
selling all
miles. That's kind of
the way.
high,
$700.
but they're going to sell it all the way at $600. Now $700.
Good work, truck. I need $800.
And it's not that rusty.
We're trying to give these
Oh man,
Asking
I
for
don't know.
$800.
I don't. That's about $1,000 with auction fees. That's not bad.
Going twice for $700.
Going twice for $700 and running possible oil leak. I don't like that.
Sold for $700.
Yeah, $700. That's not bad, really.
Next item.
I probably should have jumped in there. I don't know. I have a Ford Crown Victoria that you may or may not have seen that I drove on Hot Rod Power Tour. 4.6 liter. Engine runs great. 4.6 liters they're awesome engines. They're good. Transmissions, at least in a Ford Crown Vic, they're kind of sketchy, and I don't know about the truck, so I don't know enough about the Ford F-150 transmission to spend $1,000 on. Maybe it has a good transmission in it, maybe it doesn't. But if it went for like $700 or $600, I probably would have jumped in on it. But let's keep looking. Let's see if we can get a truck. All right, we're almost to some cars that
Asking for $800.
we looked at. But again, there's
Selling all
a
the way.
Ford Fusion
Asking
right
for
here.
$800.
$700. They're going to sell it all the way. So
We're gonna try something.
171,000.
New bid increment $25.
Does it
Give
run
me
and drive?
$25.
Running. Check engine light
I'm
on.
having too much fun.
Door doesn't open. Scrapes. Window.
Going twice for
Driver front
$700.
window missing. Well, that's unfortunate.
We're trying to give these away.
But it's got some dents.
Sold for $700.
Oh, there it goes. Sold for $700. But running, driving car,
Next item. 2017.
it needs some
I need
work
$600.
for $700. I mean, these Ford Fusions, they've already sold like 5 Ford
$700.
Fusions.
Miles.
These cars actually run pretty good. I mean, this 17 right here, it's definitely not going to sell for anything like the last one did, but it's
New bid $700.
in pretty good shape. 130,000 miles on it.
New bid $800.
It's got good looking interior in it. And yeah, the Ford Fusion seems to run well. Let's see if it says anything about this car.
Going
Running.
twice for $900.
Transmission doesn't run more than 30 miles an hour, no
Sorry if
reverse.
you stopped
Okay.
bidding on this one.
Well, you know what? Forget I said anything.
Big Al, come back. Selling all the way.
But they're going to sell it all the way. So if you want to put a engine or a transmission into a Ford Fusion and you have that capability, you can get one with only 130,000 miles on it.
$1,100.
What do you think?
We're going to sell it.
Probably $700, $700 to go get your transmission if you can put it in yourself. That's right now it's still under $2,000. So if you're the kind of person that likes to fix up cars, well, this is your deal right here. This is actually a pretty clean looking
Give
car.
me $1,125.
So
New bid $1,125.
someone didn't take care of the transmission, but they're going to sell it for whatever it sells for.
New bid $1,175.
We got the Ford Galaxy coming up here
I
pretty
want
soon.
$1,200.
That's what everybody's really wanting to look at.
We're
But
going to give these away.
we're looking at this right now.
Going twice for
Again,
$1,175.
look at the interior of this car.
New bid $1,200.
It's pretty good.
$10,000 book price.
They say $10,000 book price. You think this 2017 Ford Fusion has a $10,000 book price? Probably not right now, but I think you could sell it easy for about $4,000.
Just one more time.
So if you buy this for $1,200. Auction fees, you're into about $1,500. Spend about another $600 on a transmission, putting it in yourself, fluids. So yeah, you're about $2,000 ish into this car. If you can get $3,500 for it, you think that's worth your time? If you can get $4,000, definitely worth your time. So let's see if he sells it. Well, it's going to sell. Oh, somebody jumped right on in there. $12,075 for it now. So they're slow bidding it. Must have a couple mechanics in there. Apparently there are some people willing to fix a 2017. Wonder why the transmission's bad on a 2017 with that low of miles on it. 130,000 miles. Something happened to that. That may actually be repairable, maybe. Maybe electrical issue on that one. I don't know. I'm not good on transmissions, that's for sure. So $1,300 right now, selling all the way, and let's see, it should sell.
New bid increment $10. I want $1,310.
They're really dragging this one out. They lowered the bid increments all the way down to $10 just to try to squeeze a little bit more money.
Sold for $1,300.
There it goes. $1,300. It's gone. About time.
Next item, 1962 Ford Galaxy.
Excuse me. Here's our Ford Galaxy. And look at the bids go. Bid, 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 bid. Somebody's there just smacking buttons on this one. Looks like we got a bidding war. Okay, are they done? Nope, guess not. 24, 25, 26. I was going to jump in there and smack the button a couple times just for fun, but we got people in there just slapping on it. Even at $3,000, I don't think they're going to sell it. I think they're too proud of this car. It's got a lot of potential. I would buy this for about $2,000. I'm not into it for $3,300, and I bet this does not sell for $3,300. But I like it. I really like it.
Going once for $3,300.
It's actually, I've seen it go through the auction before, so this is
going twice for
second or third time. I don't know how many times this has been through the auction. It is not selling. Nope, there it goes. Nope, they're not going to sell it. All right, here is our little Ford Ranger that we looked at as well. Clean truck. What's it say about this one?
I want $1,600.
Condition report. Running vehicle. A dent in the driver's door. I didn't see the dent, but at least it doesn't say check engine light on. So $1,700 for a 2010. What was the mileage on this one? 146,000. That's pretty good. This is a good truck right here. I'd probably like the Ford Ranger better than the F-150 actually, just for a getting around rig. But I need a bigger truck. Oh, I saw there's the dent in the door right there. I guess I didn't look low enough on that one. It looks like a little, is that a little bit of rust right there?
I need $2,000.
$2,000 for a Danger Ranger. Do you think that's worth it? Probably not with probably not a Danger Ranger with that 2300 in there. If it was a V6 and a 5-speed, definitely be worth racing that one. Going twice. We got $1,900 on it. 140, yeah, 146, 2.3 liter.
Only $25 more.
It's not a bad truck. It's actually a pretty good looking truck.
If sale for $1,900.
And it's on the if sale. Well, it may sell, but I doubt it. And again, the if sale. So it did not meet the seller's reserve. They wanted more than that amount for it. So they are going to call up the owner of that vehicle, tell them how much the vehicle, how high the bid went up, and then they're going to have to make a decision whether they want to sell it for that amount or give the potential buyer, the bidder, an ultimatum to buy it for their price. So they can go back and forth and argue about that. I usually don't. If you want to buy it for the bid that I
bid on it, you know, they they can sell it for that amount. If they don't, they can try to run it through again, and maybe I can get it for the lower amount, because it's probably not going to go higher than that. Okay, right here is a prime example of it's not getting any better, so sell it. This one has been in this auction for about 4 weeks.
Don't give up on it.
Right now, it has an $800 bid on it, and I know for a fact that it had about a $1,500 bid on it before. So they are losing money if they sell it right now for $800. They had a higher bid on it the first time that it went through, and over the weeks it has gone lower and lower to where they're $800 on it right now. I'll have to try to look that up and see how much it potentially sold for.
Sold for $800.
There he goes. Is sold for $800, and they for sure had
Next item.
a
2013
better
GM
bid
$300.
the first time it went through. All right, here is our Jeep, our 2015 Jeep Wrangler, and wow, look at it go. It's flying up there.
New bid $9,000.
Yeah. Usually when it flies up like that, it goes up to a certain amount and then just stops. And then they usually don't sell. So we'll see what happens here. They're gonna want $10,000. I think it's worth $10,000 myself. I mean, especially if this is real with 34,000 miles on it. Are you kidding me? And all the upgrades that it has several $1,000s worth of upgrades on it. So $9,800.
New bid $9,900.
$9,000.
New bid $10,000.
There he goes, $10,000.
$10,100. We don't get these very often.
Yeah, well, you don't get $10,000 bids very often at this auction, because usually this is the cheaper stuff. Man, I really like this Jeep though. Still, it has a good motor, because this is a 15. In 2015, they put a better engine in it. But man, if this was a 4-door, it definitely would go for more money.
I need $10,100.
The two doors aren't as desirable, and being a stick shift is definitely a smaller amount of people that are going to want to buy it. But man, those miles are great. The interior is decent.
Asking for $10,100.
The tires are a little bit worn. That's the only thing. Those tires are like, $300 a piece.
If sale for $10,000.
Yep, if sell. Still didn't sell, but they got if sell for $10,000 on it. I am going to guess that it probably will not sell, and we'll see it in another week or so. Now's the time to buy something like that, but not at this auction. I think that needs to go to a bigger auction, and I'm pretty sure that would sell with those miles on it. I would not be surprised if you couldn't take that around to some dealerships and possibly just sell it to them. I'm pretty sure a dealership would probably give more than $10,000 for that with that low of miles, as long as it's documented and there's nothing on the Carfax. If it's never been wrecked, it shouldn't be wrecked with only 34,000 miles. If there's no wrecks and only 34,000 miles on it with all those upgrades, I would actually shop that around to some dealers and not run it through the auction. So let's see, is there anything else? Well, check this one out. There's a 2007 Nissan Sentra. It has like $550 on it.
Only $25 more.
It was sitting there for a long time for like 400 and something dollars, and they were waiting until they dropped it to $25 increments, and then 3 or 4 people jumped in there to bid on this. But $575 is the next bid on it. It's a Nissan Sentra, running and driving. So there you go. So there's more cheap cars out there. There's been a few of them. Nissans are usually pretty cheap. You just have to be really careful on your Nissans. They have transmission problems, that's for sure. I think you have to go back to about, I don't know, 08, 09, something like that, to get rid of that weird no shifting deal, weird transmission they have. That CVT, right? Continuous velocity, I don't know, whatever a CVT stands for. It doesn't really shift gears and they go bad. Might have been earlier than that, maybe early 2000s, something like that. So, I mean, the Nissans before that are pretty good, but that's pretty old already. So you got to be careful. Really check out the Nissan and make sure they have some good transmissions in them, and then hurry up and get rid of them. Now, where else can you get a lawnmower? They have a I don't know what year it is. It's an older wheel horse, even though it says wheel house. I'm pretty sure that's a wheel horse there. It has a couple attachments, or 8 attachments. It's got weights on it. It's got a snowblower attachment.
Asking for $1,400.
And a mowing deck there for $1,300. I don't know how much these go for. And I don't know what year it is. It looks, I don't know, it kind of looks 80s to me with that funky front end on there. I have no idea.
If sale for $1,300.
But it's on the if sale for $1,300. That was kind of cool though. Some of those lawnmowers, yeah, they can get kind of pricey, especially wheel horse lawnmowers. I mean, they were a big deal back in the day. Don't really hear a whole lot of them, a whole lot about them. Are they still around? I have no idea. But yeah, back in the day, they were something special, and that's a pretty nice looking lawnmower. I'd almost like to have that, but I probably wouldn't take care of it. Okay, I got another one here that we didn't look at, but this is a 2011 Chevy Silverado. This is just like the one that I have that I blew a head gasket on. This one doesn't run, and I looked at it. Unfortunately, I didn't show it to you, but it only has 207,000 miles on it. And I think it has some wiring issues, though. I'm not sure if I would want to get into something like that. But it's got a 4.8 liter in it. I wish I had 5.3. And it didn't even sell. Oh, that is too bad. I was kind of interested in that, but I don't know. I'm just not finding anything good, I guess. They really sped through that one too. It's like $600-700. Nobody wants it. Move on. So yeah. Anyway, I probably would have used that for parts, but at $700, we probably had to go up to $800 for them to meet their reserve, whatever. Probably $1,000. A lot of good body parts on that one we could have used on our truck, but not giving quite that much money. So I will keep an eye on that one. It'll be back, and we'll see if they get tired and just go ahead and sell it, and maybe we can fix up our truck again. So that's all there is, and that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Street Rag Garage. Until next time.